Hi friends, our life depends a lot upon our happiness. And what do you think? How do we gain happiness? Does money bring in happiness? Or does name, fame, luxurious life bring in happiness? I am Laila Ahmed, an intuitive trainer and a therapist. Today I am going to share my 5 keys to happiness. So yes, money, name, fame, luxurious life does bring in a happiness. But is this happiness long lasting? Is this happiness forever? Because if a person is earning in thousands, he wants to earn in lakhs and crores. So happiness, we are never satisfied with our happiness because we have been taught to acquire things to be happy. Today in this video, I am going to share it's not what you acquire makes you happy, but what you release, what you let go from your life that will bring in long-lasting happiness. Before we dive into the subject, let us understand the psychology behind it. When a child is small and he starts going to school, and within a couple of years, the child feels, oh, the school is boring and I have to study, I have to memorize, I have to appear for my exams. Yes, once I go to college, I'll be happy. So the happiness is pushed to a future event. When we are in college, again we feel the same thing, that enough, I wish I am in a good job and I'll be happy. And guess what? You are blessed with a good job. But again, making money, being safe, being secure, fulfilling all your desires, your happiness is limited. And now you want to share your happiness with your partner. So you feel that if I have the right partner, I'll be happy. And you end up getting married to a right partner or the love of your life. And then you want a family life. And this is like a vicious cycle, one after another. We are looking for happiness in the future event. So today let us understand what are the 5 things we need to release to bring in lasting happiness. Key 1. Release the need to be right all the time, making the right choices and the right decision. Here I am going to talk to you about 2 aspects. First, making right choices and right decision and being right in a relationship. So when you talk about always making the right choices, we are human and we are going to make a lot of mistakes. Most of the time we end up making wrong investments or a wrong career choice or maybe wrong. It could be many areas where we have made a mistake. Like talking about myself, I graduated from a commerce background because my father was a banker and I also added financial management to my career. Realizing that I am never good with numbers. But at the age of 30, when I tapped into my intuitive powers, I realized that my life purpose is to do psychology. I want to know more about human mind. So at the age of 30, along with my son, when my son was in SSC, I started restudying. I wanted to continue psychology, and we can always take the responsibility of changing the path. This taking up psychology was not easy. Jumping from commerce background to psychology was not at all easy. So in order to go to the mainstream of psychology, I had to do various courses from SIES college, from SNDT college, and later I was qualified to appear for my diploma in counseling. And after that, I did my master's in psychology. So you don't always have to be right. You can always make mistake, but you can always correct your mistake and change your path and bring happiness to your life. Today I will say that I am happy because I am in a career of my choice and whatever I am doing, I am loving to do that. Now coming to the second aspect, releasing the need to be right in a relationship. It's better to be wrong in a relationship rather than being right. Because what happens, each individual is different. We are coming from a different background. Our attitude is different. Our upbringing is different. Our learning is different. So we need to accept diversity, and diversity is strength. If you always want to be right, you cannot be happy. Key 2. Releasing the need to control. We always want control, whether it's the remote of a TV or a remote of an AC or any remote for that matter. We want control in our hand. We want to control our parents. We want to control our spouse. We want to control our children. We want to control our siblings. And why there is a need for us to control? Because we feel I am best, I am smart enough to lead other people to happiness. If you want to release the control, it is very simple. Accept people the way they are. Accept the circumstances. Accept the situation. If we talk about today's pandemic, could anyone in the world control this pandemic? The science has progressed so much, but even science could not control the pandemic or the impact which had on our life globally. So accept situation, accept changes the way it is coming and release the need to control. Now let's look at key 3. Release the need for blaming others. This is a very important key. Whenever we are not successful, we always try to blame others for our unsuccess. Today, whatever you are or wherever you are, it's because you have taken the responsibility for your life. I come across so many clients, when they are unsuccessful, they talk about either they blame their parents or they blame their spouse for not being successful, much after the parents have passed away. Recently, I met a client who most of the time complained about his wife's attitude, which brought downfall in his life. Later to realize that both are divorced over 8 years and living in different countries. So why do we blame others? If you want to be happy, we need to stand up, wake up brother, take up the responsibility and succeed in your life. Key 4. Release the need for complaining. This complaining begins very small. We start complaining small things. Later on we become a complaint box. We have complained for everything. We have complained for the situation at work. We have complained about our neighbors. We have complained about our family members. We have complained about the sweepers in our society. We have complained about the weather condition. We have complained about the traffic. And the list goes on and on. Release the need for complaint. Because the more we complain, the more we are attracting those things. The things which we cannot change and we are complaining about it brings in unhappiness. So in order to be happy, you need to release the resistance of always complaining. Key 5. Though this is the last key, but this is my favorite. Release the need for self-destructive talk. Very, very important key. Now what happens? Whom do you talk to most? If you are asked this question, whom do you talk to throughout the day the most? Your love, your spouse, your parents, your children, your boss, your colleagues? No. You talk to yourself more. And you know what? We don't always talk positive when we talk to ourselves. We don't say I am smart enough, I am good enough. But most of the time when we talk, we have a conversation with ourselves saying, I am not good enough. I can't do this. I won't be able to memorize this. I won't be able to give a good speech. What are we doing? We are creating unhappiness in our life with our limited thinking. So if you change your thoughts and you operate on these 5 keys, obviously happiness will be yours. Let us summarize what 5 things we need to release. First, release the need to make the right decision or right choices, or release the need to always be right. Second, release the need to control. We don't need to control anyone. Release the need for blaming others. Release the need for complaining. Stop being a complaint box. Release the need for creating self-destructive talk. Since you are here up till now, let me give you a bonus tip. Want to be happy? Use lofty questions. I'll be sharing the link of my video about the lofty questions here and you can go through it. The lofty question is, why I am always joyous and happy? Why I am always joyous and happy? Why I am always surrounded by happiness? These are pearls of intuition. If you like and if it is making a difference in your life, do share with your friends so together we can make a difference. Light and fragrance to all of you.